Okay, good morning ladies. Right, so it's morning stretch, brand new week. We are going to start today standing up, okay? So it's been the last few sessions we have sat down, but today we are standing up. Because we're all in a confined space, we're going to start with something that is a movable stretch, but we're going to turn it into a static stretch. So the first thing that we're going to do is hip hinge, and we're going to go right down. So your fingers now are going to trail past your thighs, down your shin after it's past your knees, and you're going to go down as low as you can with your lower back just neutral. You're going to feel a nice pull on your hams, on your glutes, and just run your fingers down those shins, down towards the feet, as low as you can go, and then your fingers are going to go protruding your toes, and then hopefully what's going to happen is you're going to be able to touch the fingers on the floor just past your toes. And as soon as you reach there, then you're just going to hold it. If you can't go there yet, without rounding your back, then start pulsing, and you'll be able to touch it. So if you're there, if you've got your fingers on the floor, then we just need you to hold it. Hold static. And then we are going to start walking our way forward with our hands. Walk, all the way. And what we are going to do now is the inchworm stretch. So normally what would happen is you would then tiptoe all the way to the hands, and then you would go forward. But we are now going to go back. So we stand up, we give ourselves a supine stretch, we lean back, lower back nicely caved, and then we return back to that starting point with our fingers on the floor, but instead of going forward, we now tiptoe back, and then we're in a press up position. We fall on our thighs so that our waist is half attached to the floor and half raised up, so that you're getting an abdominal stretch. And now we go into the Cobra, and we hold the Cobra. See if you can see me. And then from the Cobra, we get back up, and our hands now walk to our feet. We stay at the bottom, we come at the top, we go for another supine stretch. And then from the supine stretch, we're going to then again bend ourselves right over. Got to get in line in camera. And we're going to start walking with the hands. Inchworm, press up position. And then with the hands, we walk back. We stand up. We don't do no supine, we just stand up. And then we go down again. So we go into the static inchworm, even though we are moving. So we're going to do this for another 20 seconds. So I'll give you the 5-second breakdown. We've got 15 seconds left. Just mobilizing yourself, smooth transition into the stretches. We have got 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we should now be standing up. And we are going to stand quite wide. So again, remaining standing, our arms are going to go out like that. And one hand, so my right hand is going to go to my left foot. So we windmill over. And when we're at the bottom, we just stay there, opening up hips, chest, lats, obliques, getting that stabilizing recruitment. And then we go over to the other side, feeling in the adductors as well. And again, we're going to mobilize that. So we're going to go into this windmill mobilization. Take your time. If you like the stretch, hold the stretch in that contractile stretch, or just move with flow. Move with flow. And we're going to continue that on. Liz, good morning. We're going to continue that on for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you remain with your legs quite wide and your fingers now are going to touch the floor, what I would like you to do is shuffle your fingers slowly, so that one hand is on the side of the foot, the other hand is on the other side of the foot. So your foot is right in the middle of your hands, but your fingers are now on the floor. So not your palms, your fingers. And from that, you're going to lean in to your leg, grab the ankle, and as you are holding your ankle, pull yourself a bit more deeper so that you get the glute opened up, lower back opened up, hamstring pulled, and you're feeling your hamstrings where it attaches to your knee, behind the knee. And you're feeling your hamstrings where it attaches to the glute. And then what we do there, we collapse the knee, and then from there, let go of your ankle, put both hands either side of your foot, in front of your foot. So now you're getting the opposite leg, adductor stretch, you're getting a quad stretch, and with the same quad stretch, you're getting a glute stretch and opening up the hips. And then from there, you're going to turn so that your feet are both pointing in the same direction. One leg is trailed back so that you're in a lunge position, and you're going to lean forward. So you're mobilizing the ankle and you're going to come back. So it's knee is protruding forward, your heel is going to lift off, and then you come back and flatten your heel on the floor, and you're going to feel all sorts of muscles now starting to engage. Stabilizers, hip flexors, adductors, lats, triceps. Try and keep yourself firm yet soft at the joints. So your wrist, your elbow, your shoulders, they should not be felt as much as the hip flexors, the glutes, the adductors, mobilization. You might feel a little burn, it's because your stabilizers are being really active now. And then from there, we just hold it. So we go forward and we just hold it. Try and raise your trailing leg's knee up so that you've got a nice static hold. And then from there, you're going to bring your hands in the center. You're then going to remain bent over. And again, like we did with the first foot, you're going to do with the second foot. So, fingers on the floor, and we're going to shuffle the fingers all the way until one hand goes on the side of the foot, and then one hand goes on the outside of the foot. Inner foot, outside of the foot. Fingers on. And from there, you're going to grab your ankle and pull yourself into your leg. So your chest is like flush, your belly is flush to your thigh. Getting that ham, the hamstring, getting the glute tie in, lower back, hips, and from there, you're going to put your hands again, place them on the side of the foot and on the inside of the foot and the outside of the foot. Turn your feet equal, and then you're going to kneel down, and your leading leg should be 90-degree angle. Your trailing leg should be really far outstretched with your toe embedded in the ground, and that will give you the leverage that you're going to need, because you're going to take your forward leg and protrude the knee over the toe. So your heel does come up, your forward heel that is, and then you come back and you flatten your heel on. Forward and back. Forward and back. Just mobilize that. Keep your trailing leg really far outstretched. Try and keep your knee elevated from the ground. Awesome work. And we're going to do this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now what I'd like you to do is just center yourselves again, but on your knees this time. On your knees. So now we have a wide knee, and we have our knees opened up wide. Your hands now are directly underneath your chin, your chest, and we sit in that position, and that position is known as the frog stretch. So now we are frog stretching, and with the frog stretch we're going to do some box breathing. So it will be 4 seconds in, 4 second hold, 4 seconds out, 4 seconds in, 4 second hold, then 4 seconds in. So following my lead, we're going to go 3, 2, 1. You're going to breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to breathe out for 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're going to hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to breathe in again, 4. Hold, 4. Breathe out, 4. Hold, 4. Breathe in, 4. Hold, 4. Breathe out, 4. Hold, 4. And final 4. Breathe in, 4. Hold, 4. We breathe out, 4. And we hold 4. Awesome work. And from this kneeling position now, so close your knees a little bit, put your hands in front of you so that you're on all fours, but there is a little bit of leverage so that you can push your palms back and you sit into your heel, opening up your lats, getting into that cat stretch. This might not be called a cat stretch, but as far as we know, it's a cat stretch. And from here, what I'd like to do is tilt your hips any side that you want. Tilt them any side that you want. And the opposite side lat should pop out even more. But make sure that you are firm with your palms. If you are more firmer with your palms, the more deeper the stretch you're going to be, or you're going to at least allow for that deeper stretch. And then we're going to turn to the other side. And again, pop out that lat. And then we're going to get on all fours again. So the wrists are going to be underneath the shoulders. Your knees are going to be underneath your hips. And from here, you're just going to collapse your gut down. So your lower spine just curves its way down, neutrally, naturally. Just try and keep your shoulders still elevated, but your lower spine is curved in. So we're doing the child's pose. From the child's pose, we're going to go right up for a cow stretch. A cow stretch is when we elevate our upper back and we hunch, and at the same time we pull in our gut to our spine. So imagine that you are fusing your belly button to your spine, working your transverse abdominis. So you're breathing as normal, but you're pulling in your gut at the same time. Breathe as normal, don't hold your breath. Just hold that gut in place. And after 3, 2, 1, we let it go. We're back into the child's pose. And from here, you drop your chest down, and then you bring your chest up. So we go into scap mobilization. So we drop the chest down, our elbows instantly get flexed, and we are mobilizing the scapula. And from mobilizing the scapula, we're then going to bring ourselves right up again for the cow stretch, pulling that belly button right into the spine. Breathing is normal, breathing is normal. And then relaxing, relaxing, just neutral spine, everything is neutral. And what I would like you to do now is, I want you to thread the needle. So one hand goes in between the arm that is keeping you supported and the chest. It goes in between your thigh and your hand. So we go down and our head gently lands on the floor. We settle it and we have thread the needle. And we're going to hold that for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we get up slowly. And then we thread the other side. Thread the other side. And then we gently land our head to the floor. Knees are nice and firm. Back is nicely stretched, lat stretch. If you want to get a deeper stretch, then rotate yourself towards your outstretched arm. Uncomfortable it may be, but you're going to get a deeper stretch. And then from there, we're going to get on all our fours and have your hands now quietly extended, and you're going to go right down so your forehead touches the floor. And this is the prayer stretch. So we are now praying. Opening up the lats, hips, getting a nice tight feeling all around the upper body, arms. And from holding that position for another 5 seconds, what we're going to do is put one hand on the back of our neck. So it'll be 3, 2, 1. Your elbow stays on the floor. Put one hand on the back of your neck. The other elbow stays on the floor, and you put it in the back of your neck. And now we're going into an armless prayer. This is an armless prayer. You'll be able to now pull yourself back. Your triceps will be felt stretched. Lats will be opened up even more. Lower back will feel significantly more stabilized. And you'll be benefiting from this awesome little stretch. And after 5, our arms are going to go out again. Back to the prayer. But we're going to shuffle our hands in now. And from there, our legs, knees will go back a bit. And another Cobra stretch. Another Cobra stretch. Open up the abdomen. Lower back nicely caved in. Feeling that tightness. We're going to hold that. Hold that while I say hello. Hello, Nick. And so Cobra, and then what we do, we come up, so the knees come up, and we get on our knees, and we come up, and from here, we will take one leg and we will pull it out like that, so that you get adductor, so you get hips. You put your hand on the hip that the leg is extended on, and then the other arm goes up, and then you lean to the side so you don't collapse yourself. You keep yourself stable by the arm firmly propping you up by your hips and your extended leg. And you're now stretching your obliques and your lats. And from there, the hand goes down. So the hand that's gone down now, put it on your hips. And then the hand that is on your hip, release it, bring it up, and now you get a deeper lean. So the outstretched leg, same side, you're now getting an outstretched lat. Nice and flow. And then bringing the hand down, so both hands on the hips, both knees on the floor. Extend the other leg now, and keep the hand on the hip that the leg is extended on, and then raise the opposite hand and lean in, lean in. Notice you won't be able to go as far, but you're going to get a deeper, wicked lat stretch with the oblique. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The hand that is out goes down, attaches itself on the hip, and the other hand that's already on the hip gets raised up, and you lean to the side. Getting a deep lat, oblique, hip stretch. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to relax it. Both knees on the floor, but quite wide, so you're quite stable. And then both hands up, grabbing one elbow, pushing that elbow down, and stretching that tricep. And we're going to hold that move, that stretch, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you're going to take a deep breath, and you're going to hold that breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're going to expel that breath. As you expel that breath, you're going to lean to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to come up to the top, change arms, pull the arm down by your elbow, stretching that tricep, and we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to take a deep breath, 5, and we're going to hold that breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expel the breath and lean to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to put our hands on the hips, get our knees quite wide. If we want, we can sit on the heels. If you can, I cannot. And now we're going to take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Deep, deep, deep. We're going to hold that breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to expel that breath. Right, now we're going to take a deep breath in, 8 seconds. Hold it, 8 seconds. Breathe out, 8 seconds. Hold 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 8 seconds in. Hold 8 seconds. Breathe out 8 seconds. Hold 8 seconds. Breathe in 8 seconds. Hold 8 seconds. Breathe out 8 seconds. Hold 8 seconds. And then we're going to breathe in another 8 seconds. Hold 8 seconds. We're going to breathe out 8 seconds. And then just bring your hands down as you breathe out. And then we're holding it 8 seconds. And then we're going to take a deep breath in for 8 seconds. Last 8 seconds, but now get into the Cobra. 8 seconds, breathe in. Hold 8 seconds. Breathe out 8 seconds. And then we hold 8 seconds. And then on all your fours, ladies and gents, we're going to get up slowly. Finish off with the traditional supine. Your daily stretch has been stretched and you can go and optimize your day. Thank you, Owen and Lawrence. Thank you.